Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kinetic Impressions Movie News. I'm Ari,
I'm Andy.
and today we're going to be talking about a little flick by the name. Actually, I don't even know if we know the name of the movie, but the people involved, Benedict Cumberbatch and Colin Trevorrow, are going to team up to do a movie about a magician from World War II that apparently helped fight the Nazis. This comes from us from Collider.com via Deadline News. Little online news synergy happening there. Quote, this news comes courtesy of Deadline, who reports that Trevorrow will take on material that will focus on an international magic gang from Africa, Europe, and the Middle East who conspired with Maskelyne, and a female military intelligence officer to defeat the Nazis. Maskelyne claimed that he coordinated a ruse, an illusion, and camouflage to deceive and help defeat the Nazis. But many of his claims were disputed and his reputation was somewhat tarnished. So, the two people involved in here are really interesting. Of course, we have Benedict Cumberbatch from Doctor Strange, various other movies about really smart British men. And you've got Colin Trevorrow. I really enjoy Colin Trevorrow's kind of nuance. He really does kind of harken back to a real like Steven Spielberg-esque type of directing, hence the fact that he did direct the first Jurassic World movie. He also did a movie called Safety Not Guaranteed, which is a kind of an indie flick where it's about a guy who creates a time machine and like puts this like ad in Craigslist and is like, hey, I need somebody to come travel time with me, safety not guaranteed. It's really interesting character piece. It's really fun. It's by the Duplass brothers. One of the Duplass brothers is in it as well. He's the main character. And then I really enjoyed Jurassic World. Obviously not as good as the original. It's difficult to do that movie as original. But I really like the way that he combines character and world building together. He seems to be really good at that. So really enjoy that aspect. And then obviously, I think I really enjoy Benedict Cumberbatch just being a really snarky, intelligent British guy. Also, he's going to be a magician in this. Drew, what do you think about this concept? I mean, it's obviously going to be kind of like a James Bond meets, Houdini meets World War II era spy thriller, right?
I don't know why, but as soon as you mentioned this, like the thing that popped into my head was that really eerie, creepy scene in The Prestige with David Bowie. And
Oh God,
David Bowie's just in that field of hats, or he's in
yeah,
the, like he's in the field of hats. He has the
yeah.
machine
He
and
plays
everything.
Tesla.
I thought of like creepy David Bowie, and I thought like, man, that's what I think of. I don't know why, because I guess because I put it back with World War II. But everything that what you just like mentioned really knocked into the head for me. Like it's just it's all these little pieces that like I really think I think how do you say his name? Trevorrow.
Trevorrow. Yes.
Yeah, I think Colin Trevorrow really did make a good world. He made a good like we were talking earlier about like franchise makers, and like I don't think they were the crazy successful, but these new Jurassic Parks, they're successful enough that they're making the studios money, and
Yeah.
they're actually pretty entertaining. They're pretty good. I've really enjoyed them watching them. I don't think they were nowhere near as good as the originals. I'm not comparing them though because
Yeah.
that's just not a thing. It's not a thing that you should do anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and so, like, I think he did a fantastic job. Obviously, he got that job from Safety Not Guaranteed, which is a fantastic movie. But he wrote all the Jurassic Parks. Like the one that we haven't seen is his big director, or he did Jurassic World. He did
He
Safety
did
Not
not.
Guaranteed,
He did
and
not
then
direct the second one. The
he did
second
not
Jurassic
direct the
World.
second one, and so like now he's going to do Dominion, and so I don't know. I haven't seen enough body of work with just those two movies to me to see like how he is as a director. I thought Jurassic World was pretty good for what it was at the time, which is the first reboot of the series.
Yeah,
And
I
yeah,
I was gonna say I think it succeeded in being a fun movie.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I think he does that well. I think in the two movies he knows how to make a movie fun, which is I think what you really needed in that movie to make it work.
Um, what's that Benedict Cumberbatch movie where he's a genius in World War II and he has to break.
Imitation Game.
Oh man, that's a good movie. And he's
Yeah.
like gay,
Yes.
and that's like
Yes.
the whole premise of the movie.
Yes.
But like anyway, like he just thinking of him in that, and then him as Sherlock Holmes, which is just like some of his best work is Imitation Game and Sherlock Holmes, and like I'm nothing against Doctor Strange, but like he's a great actor. So like when you ask him to be in a movie like Doctor Strange, he's a great actor going to be in the movie. I love him as
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. I'm just saying like that's not what makes him. Watching him in Sherlock Holmes is just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love to watch him work because him as an actor, he's really like manipulating everything and he's really thinking of it like he really takes on that persona of Sherlock Holmes. I think he does a great job. He's one of my personal favorite Sherlock Holmes. Um, out of the whole bunch, and then like I think he did a great
Yeah.
job.
He definitely adds
Uh,
something extra to it. He does. He adds the element of mental illness to Doctor Holmes, which is
right?
really interesting. Yeah.
But
You're right.
mental illness in like a Gregory House way, like
Yeah.
House from the
Yes.
like I have a mental illness, but I'm the fucking genius saving your life, asshole. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's something I can get behind.
Yes.
And like I just really love him. I think one of those things that I'm mentioning now is like all those things are kind of time period pieces. I don't care, like obviously Doctor Strange is set now, but there's something timey about him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's something old school about Doctor Strange, and he's great. I think this sounds like a fun project.
No, absolutely. I think it's going to be. I like the fact that Colin Trevorrow, right? He's done a Jurassic Park movie. He's done a second movie, which apparently is going to be his swan song to the entire saga, and I'm really fucking excited for it because he's going to bring back all the old Jurassic Park people, new Jurassic Park people, going to come together and they're going to just like drive the fucking dinosaurs into the sunset. He's also, I think, one of the only directors that Benedict Cumberbatch has worked with that has done Jurassic Park level special effects in the way that he's done it. And that also interests me because like the visuals that were created for Doctor Strange were insane and they were completely mind-bending and I would say probably bent the genre of sci-fi a little bit, right? Because there's been movies that have status taken some of those aspects of those movies and kind of shifted things around, right? And I really want to see what Colin Trevorrow can do with not a Jurassic Park movie, for honesty, and a really solid actor in Benedict Cumberbatch. And I think the biggest flaw with me with Doctor Strange is that I think there is something lost to Benedict Cumberbatch when he tries to do an American accent. I don't know if that's because as Americans, and I don't want to defend anyone or anything, but what I'm saying is that like the fact that he has to play an American, I think takes some of his acting powers away. If that makes sense at all, I just do. I think he's incredible in Doctor Strange. I don't think it's his best work. And I think if you were a British person watching that movie, you would be saying he's doing fantastic. But he's also a British person who is playing an American. As Americans, we're just watching an American guy just be an asshole and then figure out that he's a superhero throughout the movie.
Thank you for saying that a lot better than I did, because that's exactly what I was trying to say. Was that like I don't personally think that Doctor Strange is great work per se. Like it's not his greatest work, but he does a phenomenal job at it.
Absolutely.
I do. I did like watch. I did want to like something what made me want to watch Doctor Strange again, because it's such a good movie. Like just from the beginning, from the origin story, and I
Yeah.
think it's something that he brings, his persona, in like just that persona that he brings to his character. But yeah, there is something missing when like because he has to do an American accent, which is I think it's funny because there's like a lot of African American actors right now. They're all winning awards, and you get to finally see them accept their award, and you're like, that dude's British.
Look, man, I've said it before. British actors are a different stock. They're a different breed.
They're great.
There's a real difference in the training in America and Britain. I've talked about this before, but what I think it is I believe the biggest difference is in America when you're trained here. Like honestly, like I didn't go to like fucking college to be an actor, but I've read some fucking American acting books. I went to high school for acting and shit like that. But like, I think what it is that in America you're taught to create a whole new thing, a new minutia. This is your canvas. You must bring something new. It's never been made in the universe. Create it. You are the Big Bang of this character. In Britain, I think the training is more like find pieces of people you want to incorporate into this character. Take from this person, take from that person, and then put that person together into the thing that you want to present. Like I think that's the biggest difference that happens between training of Americans and training for British people. America is all like, we must create the new, the thing that has never happened before. And I think in Britain and in Europe, it's like, I'm going to put together pieces of different people, and I'm going to create a canvas, a thing that has never been created, but have a huge amount of things that I can draw from to create something new. It's kind of like my own theory about the thing, but you're right. Like fucking British actors, like actors not from America are just like, you're just better sometimes. I mean, fucking, I think Daniel Day-Lewis is from Oregon or some shit. Or is he British? Can you check if he's British? I don't know if he's American. I think he might be American. But like, it's like, you're right. European actors are just better. Like, that's why like most of our fucking superheroes are British. That's why Batman was British.
English,
that's why our new Spider-Man.
Actor, he has dual British and Irish citizenship.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look, there you go. Yeah,
I was
like
just thinking
Tom
of like,
Holland's British. Yeah.
The Get Out actor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forget his name. But yeah, that guy's British. Fucking Jason Boyega, Star Wars. He's British.
Yeah, Boyega. Yeah, Daniel Kaluuya. Daniel Kaluuya, however you say his name.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Lakeith Stamp, or like just like there's so many people.
I want to be Idris Elba,
actually, but like there's so many people that are just fantastic actors who I was like, oh man, we were talking earlier about Get Out, and I was like, man, there's so many British actors, there's so many foreign actors in Get Out, and it's just I just wonder how like these like foreign actors and these American actors are all getting along in this ensemble cast, like. Just like I wonder like, oh man, this guy, like I just could only imagine like the drama that happens on a film set. Tom Holland, Tom Holland is like, dude, I want to see British Spider-Man.
Dude, Andrew Garfield is fucking British. He was the last Spider-Man. Like, there's so many British people. Like, it's just what it is. And on top of that, they also have to do an American accent, so they have to do like fucking double duty to be in American movies. But they just fucking kill it. They just fucking kill it.
I don't want to say like, I don't want to. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Somebody, luckily no one's gonna watch this, so no one's gonna make me eat crow for this. But, like I don't know if Trevorrow has worked with a as good of an actor in the helm, in like in the front runner of his movie
Yeah.
as Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
Do
you're
you get
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What I want to
100%.
say is like in a lead role,
Yeah.
him directing, I don't think he's worked with this kind of talent. That's not saying anything against Bryce Dallas Howard or Chris Pratt. Um, I think there's amazing actors in this. I think BD Wong is a fucking awesome
Yeah.
actor. I
Yeah.
think Laura Dern's an incredible actress. Um, Sam Neill's awesome. Even this guy who plays Omar Sy, who plays he plays this guy named Barry in Dominion. He's this French actor that's in so much stuff right now, even on
Yeah.
Netflix. And he's an amazing actor. I think he's like one of the best of his list. And but at the helm, I don't think he's had somebody as strong as, because what was the other movie we talked about? Safety
Safety
Not
not
Guaranteed,
guaranteed.
Aubrey
Yeah.
Plaza, and the Duplass brother, right? One of the Duplass brothers.
Yeah, I forget his name. But he's the one that's always in movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one in Creep, right? Oh man,
Yeah.
it's a creepy movie. But yeah, there, Mark. Yeah, it's Mark.
Mark
So
Duplass.
there's something to be said, like him behind this, and I think this movie's called The War Magician, which just sounds cool. War Magician.
Hell yeah.
At least that's like I guess that's a
Oh yeah.
title of books and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
there's been books and other stuff, past projects of the same story called The War Magician.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's what it'll be called. But I think this is going to be cool. I can't wait to see it. I think I'd watch anything at this point that Benedict was in, because he's hit that. I was just talking about earlier. He's hit that not plateau, but he's climbed up the ladder, and to me, he's made it as an actor in Hollywood enough to say I can pick whatever I want to do, and I'm smart enough to pick the good things.
Yeah.
After
sure.
Imitation Game, he's just like, cool. I don't have to work really hard for you to see my name. You're gonna see my name because you're gonna know who I am. And he gets the Doctor Strange role now. He gets those, he gets those roles without even begging for. He doesn't have to beg for them anymore. And I think he's an amazing actor. So I can't wait. I can't to see more.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I'm excited to see the combination.
If anybody hasn't seen a BB show with him in it, that might be Sherlock. You should definitely go watch it. There was a time where BBC was better than HBO. I'll say it. I said it.
Hey, I've said this for years. I love British television better than I like American television.
Luther was good.
Luther's so fucking good.
It's like 5 episodes. It's like 5 episodes a season. It's like, this is like amazing like diet shows.
The best part of British television is that they actually end the fucking story. Do you have any idea how satisfying that is? At the end of every season, they literally have a story and they end it. There's no cliffhangers. There's no waiting for a fucking sequel. It's just
except
done.
for things like Peaky Blinders, which just get better every season, and it and it fulfills the story still. The story finishes out, but it leaves you in a cliffhanger with the characters, and that's what I love about that. That kind of show is the story. Oh man, he got through with his bad guy. Blah blah. What's gonna happen to him? That's what's good about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, those BBC shows are just great.
And it's also British, so that they're allowed to do shit that American TV just doesn't want to fucking do. Talk about sex in ways that we don't talk about. Talk about violence and just parts of society that just Americans just don't want to even touch. They don't
have a longer history. They have a longer history than we do. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah. They got fucking bars that are older than our country. And then I think British actors are the shit. My favorite fucking TV show from British television is, I don't know if I've ever told you about this. I bet I've had because I fucking love it so much. It's called Jackal. It is a BBC remake of the Jekyll and Hyde story starring Jason Nesbitt. Fucking fantastic, incredible fucking storytelling. It's a sci-fi thriller. Fucking Jason Nesbitt brings it as Jekyll, and it's just so fucking good. It was literally like the first time where I was like, where can I buy this DVD? And I couldn't fucking buy it for this British television show. I maybe on Netflix. It was originally on Netflix when I saw it first, but it was taken off of Netflix and maybe back on Netflix. It's called Jackal. BBC. It may not even be BBC. It's a British fucking Jekyll and Hyde story. It's fucking incredible.
Well, I mean, like I just looked at popular shows on BBC, and I'm just looking at the top of it. It is Sherlock, which I keep mentioning, Peaky Blinders, Killing Eve, which is a rockin' show. It's a great show.
Yeah.
MI5, Line of Duty, Bloodlands, Doctor Who, Luther, Normal People. Like there's things that are getting popular now because they're going on Netflix and like actually starting to get some traction.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, look, British television is in general just so fucking good. It's definitely like if you haven't seen some good British TV, just go out there and try it. They speak our same language, y'all. If you watch Game of Thrones, you can watch some shit. You can watch some shit, man. It's so good.
They watch. What'd you say, man?
I said that you watch. They speak our language. You've watched Game of Thrones. You've seen the BBC show. You can watch with the subtitles. I know a lot of you did watch that show with subtitles. Yeah, watch the BBC, man. It's just good. They're just, look, I'm going to say it. They're just better storytellers than we are. And I don't know. And I think 100% is just because fucking studio involvement or the involvement of fucking television channels are always like, oh, you can't end it. Can't end the story. It has to be fucking the cliffhanger because we don't know if we're going to get another season. And in America, we don't actually make money until you make like the 5th fucking season. We can't be syndicated until you make 50 episodes. Fuck that shit. Like, just fucking complete a story. America, just complete a story. Beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. Story done. You can have another season. Just introduce your fucking antagonist.
After recently being enthralled with Batman stuff and the DC universe, I really do hate when like producers meddle. Producers just like there's some things that like y'all just need to stay out of.
On that same tip, Warner Brothers is particularly bad at it.
Like, hey guys, like just stay out of it. Studios, like go ahead and like hire people to do the job that you hired them to do. You know what I mean? Like if I hire you to make me a movie, don't interrupt me. Like, let me make my fucking movie.
Just let people just do their shit. Just like I don't understand, like American obsession with capitalism. We're just so fucking enthralled with more. Give me more. Give me more. You don't understand that people want more from you. If you feed them a full fucking meal, just give them a full fucking course meal. That's all they want, all right? They want breakfast, lunch, and then dinner. Don't fucking give me the goddamn toast and then wait 2 years to give me the fucking bacon and then another 3 fucking years to give me the goddamn eggs. Give me the whole fucking meal at once. I'm gonna come back for lunch if it's good. Fuck. God damn. Just finish the story, America. Just finish a story, please.
This is great. I'm gonna save this when it's out of context. This is great.
God. Why? Like it's our fucking obsession with more. We need more. Our fucking capitalist society is always like, oh no, it's better. Just give us a fully formed, fleshed out story. We're human beings. We literally live and breathe and die of stories. We think of stories in our minds and our brains all of the time. Fucking stories are in our goddamn DNA.
So I think this is going to come out. I mean, obviously, this is going to come out after Dominion. So everybody should go check out Dominion. See how you like Colin Trevorrow. And I don't know what you think. I think this is a wrap, right?
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we fucking did it. We fucking did it.
Like, let us know. Let us know what you think of this movie and like these ideas and like what are some fun characters you'd love to see? I don't know. What do you?
Or what are some fucking badass British TV shows that you'd want us to watch?
Yeah.
You know, what are that? What other kind of? Let me ask you this: what other actors and what other actor and director combinations would you like to see? I mean, obviously, Colin Trevorrow and Benedict Cumberbatch seems like a really incredible match. I've never seen that before. I would love to see a Quentin Tarantino slash Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I would love to see that. See what happens there.
I've been wanting to see an Antoine Fuqua with Idris Elba movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. I also have a podcast called The Arnie Diaz Show, available everywhere, where I do, news and interviews and things like that, and basically just like to hear myself talk.
Just like
and
this.
Just like this. We
like listen ourselves.
Yeah, that's all we want to do because we're American and we love ourselves.
This is breakfast for me, man.
Hell yeah. Please like, comment, subscribe. Drew, what do we always say?
Go watch a fucking movie.
Go watch a fucking movie and some British TV shows. Seriously.